This is a fan perspective of Dokken's Heaven Comes Down, brand new album from heavy metal band Dokken, and yeah, one of the best bands in glam, one of the all-time greatest bands in glam, and a great heavy metal band. Honestly, one of the bands that I have ranked on this channel before, but they do have a new album, and yeah, Heaven Comes Down is Dokken's 12th studio effort, and like the other albums, it is great. I actually think that they have a pretty good discography. I know a lot of people would kind of like point to the 80s albums being the pinnacle, but I think they're good all the way through. The main standout here is the return of the 80s glam elements, which is a nice touch. I know Bones had a little bit of that, but not as much as this. Bones, I think, Crossbones, I think it was. Yeah, I ranked that one pretty high on my list for albums. The last one that came out in 2012, but yeah, this one's good as well. The album feels like a throwback to what made Dokken popular back in the 80s, but still has that 2000s flavor that I like, and had 2000s flavor like the albums Long Way Home and Lightning Strikes Again. Two great albums, honestly. Well, why am I talking about other albums? Because this album quite relates to these other albums because it has some of that sound in there that talk about. The guitar tone that this album has throughout is potent and ripping, giving it a wild feel. I love the guitar tone here. The guitar tone is absolutely amazing. Mix that with the riffs that are on the album, it gives it a quite wild feel throughout. The vocals are good and fitting to the 2000 sound that Dokken has and that I like. It definitely the vocals sound like it's the 2000s Dokken. It doesn't sound like the 80s. It sounds like the 2000s. The solos sound like they are straight from the 80s, giving another reason to enjoy this album. I think the solos are somewhat of the pinnacle of this record as well. The guitar tone, the vocals, and the 80s type solos gives this album quite a unique feel to what they've done in the past. I think that this is probably Dokken's it's one of their most unique albums with how it sounds. It's different than anything they've ever done before, which is great. Standouts: Fugitive sounds like 80s Dokken, especially with the guitar tone, but a different flavor. It isn't completely 80s. It has the 2000s in there as well. Like, the vocals are also pretty good on this song. I like the vocals on the song as well. Saving Grace, the song is powerful with potent guitar riffs that contain the classic Dokken guitar tone. The solo sounds like it's directly out of the 80s, basically an 80s sounding song with the 2000s vocals. Love it. Love it for that. My favorite song on the album, this is my favorite song on the album, Saving Grace. I absolutely, this song is one of the best Dokken songs I've ever done. Over the Mountain has what I like about 2000s Dokken, and then has the same type of solos the other songs have, aka the good mix of everything. Is a very good mix of what the whole album is, basically. Lost in You, the main thing about this song is it's the biggest throwback song here because the guitar sounds like it's back from the attack or under lock and key. Especially the solo on this song. It's like one of those like power ballad type songs, but with the ripping solos. Santa Fe, had to include this one. I love the song. If this is truly the last Dokken album, this song is the perfect send-off, honestly, because if you're just listening to all the Dokken albums and this is the last one that you listen to, it would make perfect sense because they have stated that it might be the last one, but if it is, this Western feel song, this song is very special, honestly. It's really good. I really like Santa Fe. It's probably my second favorite off this album. So yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I think of the new Dokken album. I think it's I think it's stands up to their other albums, honestly. I think it's pretty good. I don't dislike anything on it, honestly. There's not any part that I just don't care for. It's just basically all the way good all the way through. But yeah, that's it. That's all I had. That's all I had on my notes. But hope everyone liked it, and I will see everyone whenever I decide to upload again, which I don't know, but I have more content planned, more stuff planned, and more, yeah, just more fun stuff. But yeah, I'll see everyone whenever I decide to upload again. So, peace.